Just say you're an anime phobe and move on. When has cartoons ever had any emotional scenes like Naruto or My Hero Academia? And anime isn't for snowflakes. It is very dark. Cartoons can never replicate that. So how about you quit messing with us anime fans, you baka? Anime and manga are the only true art left in this world, and Japan is the center of a new renaissance inspired by the greats like Leonardo and Michelangelo. All the while, their neighbors copy them, making okay but ultimately inferior versions. Like Teen Titans, which stole so much from Japan that they even have a movie where they go there. And after it was canceled, they made a new version without any of the anime inspiration, and look how bad it's turned out. I don't understand how anyone can enjoy this and think anime is bad. And Adventure Time is basically just Black Clover. It's a boy born without magic in a magical world that has a magic sword and a powerful brother. Gets a tsundere love interest along the way, and gets many more side interests that are much nicer. Just a complete rip-off of Black Clover. Now, not only did Avatar rip off just so much from anime to the point of tricking people into thinking it is one, but then they turn around and make Japan the bad guy? The West is usually ungrateful for all Japan does for them, but this is just disgraceful. And the Boondock shows what happens when you don't take anything from Japan. You get pointless swearing and pointless violence. Complete nonsense. Anyone who watches this show should not be taken seriously. Animephobia doesn't exist, huh? Explain why I got swirlies every day at school then. Explain why I got shoved into lockers every Tuesday. Explain why I got mocked for wearing anime apparel. Animephobia does exist, so you can just buzz off. I'm ashamed to say it, but once when I was a closeted anime fan, I too discriminated against those braver than me, open about themselves and their love of anime. But now that I'm out of the closet, I can proudly say that I love anime. Hello, milady. I'll admit it. I don't typically fancy 3D women, but you're so kawaii. If you couldn't tell, I'm an anime expert. That being said, how about you give me your number so we can have a very sugoi anime date? Oh, come on, man. No, no, no. It's okay, it's okay. All of us gaijin fall sometimes. It's a part of our path to Nihon. But still, it's hard to imagine that Naru God, the one man among us, closest to Nihon, could be attracted to 3D women. Seeing what normies listen to is so funny. Newsflash, buddy, anime and video game music are a lot better than those songs. Once again, Japan is leading the world. This is so true. All American music is either about sex and drugs or nothing at all. The band at the top of the list, Earth, Wind, Fire, says that they came up with the 21st of September randomly. I thought it would at least be a reference to Kuzan's birthday, or maybe even Prime Minister Abe's, may he rest in peace, but no, it's just made up like half of all Western music. She calls me Baka and Sugoi at the same time. I guess I've been doing nothing and everything in this same life. Man getting a wife who has been a real strife. 'Cause I be watching anime, yeah, that's full time. Music from Japan, on the other hand, is the only type with any meaning or morals. Just anime openings and video game OSTs. No, no way. God damn it. Why must they tarnish everything? Why can't they just leave Japan alone? Once again, they're trying to infect Japan with their Western ways. Nada. Typical Westoids always infecting Japan with their degeneracy. Did you know recently that they raised the age of consent to 16? 16! That's almost the same as in America. How am I gonna find a cute lolly girlfriend with big opie when I move to Japan now? Everyone who works in Japan should be grateful. You get to work at sugoi anime companies like MAPPA, yet all I see is people quitting jobs. Maybe they should put a shift in my local McDonald's to see real pain, not paradise like Japan. The Japanese have no idea how good they have it, man. They get to watch anime and read manga before people like me get their hands on it, and work at sugoi companies like MAPPA and Studio Trigger, even Nintendo. And they get to live without being judged for loving Japan and all things Japanese. I almost shed a tear of joy. This is beautiful. It puts it all into perspective now. Americans are jealous of Japan's beauty. That's why they continuously diss us weebs. Just because you don't have the same thing in your country doesn't mean you get to make fun of Japan. Back off. Japan is the most wholesome and breathtaking place in this entire world. Many will tell us that we only like it because it's in Japan and that there are other beautiful places outside of it. But we know that Japan makes everything much more beautiful. I mean, just look at this beautiful temple. Even if it was magically teleported out of Japan, it simply wouldn't look or feel as good. Japan is the only place on Earth with its unique spiritual energy. But Westoids will just keep making fun of us, posting the same image over and over again, thinking we get upset about it, but we just laugh at their ignorance. I've been seeing a lot of dub isn't bad on my timeline, and it's downright blasphemous. English is a barbaric language, not meant for the gracefulness of Japan. Japanese, however, it's elegant, it's sophisticated, it's the ideal language for anime. Even if English wasn't a terrible language, dubbed anime would still be bad, because English voice actors are the most entitled people on earth, thinking they deserve huge salaries for just talking. I do more than that, and I haven't made a cent from it. No, the ones who deserve that money are the Renaissance men of our time, the creators of the manga.
Kalila wa anata ga sonzai shin akata to imasu ga.
Naru God is such an impressive man. Not only is he bilingual, but also an amazing singer. And despite that, he is willing to corrupt his own voice to teach those of us that do not speak the sacred language of Nihon. Truly a godly man. Wait, wait, wait. Hold your horses. India is a part of Asia? I think you must be mistaken, my lady. It is common knowledge that Korea, Japan, China are the only Asian countries in this world. India is a different continent altogether. Many people don't seem to understand that there are only 3 continents, those being the West, Asia, and Japan. The West is the tainted majority trying to spread its influence to the rest of the world. Things like cartoons, fast food, and rap music. Asia sits on the edge of 2 extremes, those being the West's corrupting influence and Japan's purifying inspiration.
Men used to go to war. That's all I'll say.
I
Like, are you
know.
kidding me?
Maybe they should go again.
Men used to go to war, you say? I go to war every damn time I open this app. I'm in the trenches defending Japan against normies. I'm throwing grenades of insults to anyone who disses anime. I'm patriotic to Japan even though I haven't visited, and I'm damn proud of it. Us defenders of Nihon are in the trenches every single day defending ourselves, our comrades, and our promised land. Normies could never understand our pain or our suffering. We work harder than any other soldier. Many of us fight on 2 battlefields, online and offline. I'm so tired of this stupid world. Every day I yearn to be recognized by the government, just for my dreams to be shattered. Tell me, government, why can't I officially marry my body pillow? We aren't harming anyone with our love. Why is my love not real, god damn it? The government is so evil. They let bigots run free but imprisons us weebs for who we love. We aren't hurting anyone, yet we are still mocked and discriminated against. Even those who claim to stand for equality will just laugh at us and our plight. We must be strong and stand together against inequality and fight for justice, for weeb rights. Just went to a sushi shop. It was such a sugoi experience. Felt right at home. It's just like Japan. I had all my anime apparel on, so they must have known I was a Japan expert. I made sure to speak Japanese too, because I screamed itadakimasu before wolfing down my food. Sadly, a Japanese restaurant is the closest many of us will ever get to our promised land, Nihon. Because of the rules of our tyrant home countries, I can't even leave my homeland without their permission, just like Gurren Lagann. And just like how Simon fought against the Beastmen and their oppressive regime, we too must fight against our own oppression. Now then, I hope you all go follow Naru God on Twitter, and maybe me too, for teaching and supporting our community as a whole. But before you go, please make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Oh, and have a good day. Bye.